and welcome to Northern News. I'm Juliet Scelza. Thanks for joining us. For our first show of the year, we will be highlighting many recent events in the Northern Burlington School District, including the high school and middle school back-to-school nights, several high school sports teams, the recent fall blood drive, the high school chorus tribute to 9/11, a recent grant to the agricultural department, and one student's community-based accomplishments. Our first story is the high school back-to-school night. The event took place on November 15th. Parents had a chance to meet their kids' teachers and learn about their new classes and procedures. Let's take a closer look.
On September 15th, Northern Burlington hosted their annual back-to-school night. This gives parents the opportunity to follow their student schedule and learn about the upcoming school year. It also gives them the opportunity to meet their teachers.
I think back-to-school night's beneficial because, I have their sons and daughters in my custody, and, they should get to know what I'm going to be doing with them every day in physics and why they're going to be at home and looking at the entire world a little bit differently because of my class. So I want them to be able to meet me and get a better sense of why we do what we do. The parent-student connection, I feel, is very important. It's important for the students to have that support at home, and I want them to also know they have that support in my classroom as well.
Some of the things I'll share with the parents is a little bit about myself. I will talk to them a little bit about my goals and philosophies as a teacher. Show them some of the activities that we do in class and talk to them about the grading process as well.
Back to school night is beneficial because it brings everyone together. It brings parents together with students, together with teachers, together with administration. Everybody gets to come together and join in the endeavor of educating the students. Well, we talk about what we do in class. We talk about the projects that I'm going to have my students in particular do. And we also talk about how hard it is to be a student sometimes. Sometimes parents need to remember that.
This has been Leah Clemens from Northern TV, signing off.
Thanks for that report. On the other side of campus, the middle school had their back-to-school night on the following week, September 21st. Let's see how everything went.
On Wednesday, September 21st, Northern Burlington Regional Middle School held back their annual back-to-school night for teachers and parents to meet and discuss the students' curriculum. We asked some teachers and a parent on what they thought. Here's what they had to say.
Back to school night is very beneficial because then the parents get to see what the students do each and every day. So it helps them to understand what they go through.
Back to school night is beneficial because I get a chance to see my daughter's schedule for the day and see what she does and meet her great teachers. It's great to meet the teachers. She has an awesome set of teachers and I'm really excited for the school year.
I think back to school night actually makes the relationship between parents and teachers stronger. And I always say back to school night is like the first day where we come into contact. So when an email needs to be sent or a phone call needs to be made, it just makes it a little bit easier. I'm most excited to talk about the parents' kids tonight and to why I like to teach their sons and their daughters in middle school in 7th and 8th grade.
It's nice to see parents and teachers communicate and be involved in the curriculum. This has been Kapadaka from Northern TV signing off.
This month's Spotlight story is about how NBC paid tribute to the victims of the September 11th attacks. In recognition of the 15th anniversary of the tragedy, the high school chorus performed the national anthem during homeroom on September 9th. Choir members used the first few days of school to prepare for this somber event. Let's go to the field for more.
During homeroom on September 9th, the NBC Chorale and Women's Chorale sang the national anthem to commemorate the 15th anniversary of September 11th.
Our class, the chorale and the women's chorale, we came in, of course, on the 6th of September, and we had exactly the 7th and the 8th to get prepared for the national anthem. We had to perform the national anthem on the 9th. To prepare for it, I fortunately had 2 class periods. One was only 25 minutes long, the other was about 30 minutes long. I was able to get them prepared enough so that they knew the song really well, and they were able to sing it over the intercom for the school, and I can say it's one of the best that I've done in my 14 years here at Northern Burlington. It was a time in our lives that we'll never forget. It's a time that I've seen so much compassion with people around me. Those people that did remember when I looked around at Ms. McDowell, Mr. Cataline, and some of the other administrators there, Ms. Lopez, we all had tears in our eyes, and we remembered, of course, the heartache, but also the amazing things that transpired the few weeks after, and the heroic efforts of all the people in New York City and, of course, in Washington, D.C.
It was a little bit different for me to sing on that day because For me, I was only 2 when it happened, so I just realized that for adults and everything, how hard it was for them and how upset that they must feel.
I really was pleased with not only the student body that just came up to me and talked to me personally. I didn't even know them. They said, Mr. Taylor, you did a great job. And I said, make sure you thank the kids because they're the ones that did all the work.
Thanks for your performance, course members. For Northern TV, I'm Jesse Ireland.
My name is Cara McFadden. I'm in 8th grade and I was chosen for the ELKS Student of the Month of September.
I am Halvorsen. I am in 7th grade and I was selected for the September Student of the Month.
My name is Magna Chidyala and I was selected for the ELKS Student of the Month award in 8th grade.
I'm Casey Wader. I was selected as 8th grade Student of the Month.
Some of my favorite subjects in school would be English composition because I love to express myself during writing. And I also like math because I love to think quickly and solve problems.
My favorite subjects in school would have to be math and comp because I love working with numbers. They just always click with me. And comp, I like to express myself through writing.
Math and science are my favorite subjects in school because math, it kind of like makes me think and it makes me like kind of have to step back and realize how much we need math. And then science because it's fun to experiment things.
My favorite subjects in school would probably be history and band. History because I just love learning about everything that happened before me and why things are the way they are now. And band just because it's really fun.
I definitely think my strengths would be that I can lead. Like I love to take action when I'm in a group and I love to help people.
I'm helpful to others and I love to help others when needed. I also show enthusiasm in my work.
I'm really hardworking and I always try not to do my best but try to put an effort into my work. And I think that helps me a lot.
I would like to go to an Ivy League college such as Harvard because I want to excel.
I'm still in that phase where I still want to be everything. So some of my choices are anthropology because I'm still fascinated with archaeology and other history things. And I also am really involved with fencing. So if by a lucky chance I could get into the Olympics with that would be amazing.
My plans after high school would be to take my riding career. I ride horses and I want to take that and take it into the eventing world. This way I can take my horses and compete them professionally.
After high school I wanted to become a lawyer and I would love to go to Yale, which is kind of a long shot, but I love working speaking and giving speeches to people and supporting my opinion.
Some of the things that make me a candidate for Student of the Month would be that I always try my hardest and I put effort into all my work.
I'm helpful, I'm kind, I show a lot of enthusiasm in class. I try to help everyone in every way I can, and I think everyone can be kind.
The characteristics that make me a candidate for the Student of the Month is that I always actively participate in class, and I think that's something that teachers really like because sometimes it's difficult if kids aren't participating, and I think I help make the lesson go smoother.
I like to put effort into my work, and I also like to be polite to everyone. Even if they're not polite to me, I love helping them.
Inside and outside of school, I run and I ride my horses and I compete them, and I'm very competitive in both of them.
Inside of school, some of my favorite activities would be FBLA because I'm very interested in business, and just recently I was elected president, so I would like to take FBLA to the next level. I also like Odyssey of the Mind because you get to think creatively and solve different problems.
Inside and outside of school, I participate in many things. I'm on a travel team for soccer, the Boardingtown Jaguars, and it's something that I do pretty much 7 days a week, and it really something that I enjoy. And this year in school, I have tried to take up first aid and student council because I want to be more going towards that lawyer. And also, I want to learn safety skills for inside and outside of school.
Some of my favorite activities to participate in school and outside of school are the drama clubs and the musicals. It's really fun getting to know everyone and to find out how to act on stage and just flow with the movement. And outside of school, I'm very involved with fencing.
I would hope to accomplish going to one of the big time national events with my horse, and I want to take my horses to different states and compete them. This way I get recognized.
I love business and I love doing journalism because I like the idea of leading your own company, and I also like speaking in front of the camera and writing.
I want to be a lawyer because I think I have the good characteristics to speak and everything, and I want to help people who are in situations that might be unfortunate. And by becoming a lawyer, I want to try to help people who maybe have family issues or financial issues to help them get out of that.
I got into my riding. My parents, or my mom, used to ride, so I was kind of born into it, and we have a farm. And so every day I'd just go out there since I was a kid, and I'd play with the horses, and it always made me smile. And like when I had nothing to do, I'd just go out and hang out with them or ride them, or I'd take a riding lesson or give a riding lesson. So that made me kind of realize how important it is. And they're it's family, so all the horses mean everything to me.
I got into fencing because I wanted to do something that was my own. I used to do everything with my twin sister Tina, but I just wanted to extend from that and wanted to be known for something.
I feel like that my mom is one of the influences of my life because she tells me to follow your gut and to do whatever you think is best for you. And when she tells me I can't do something, that's for my own benefit.
Well, both of my parents, they always encourage me and they give me everything, and I really just want to do proud on their part. And also my brothers, because we kind of have a competitive side and we always try to battle for better grades, so I kind of want to do that for my right in the house.
The influences in my life that motivate me to succeed would be my parents and my horses. My mom's always there for me in my riding, and she kind of pushes me and gives me lessons and teaches me how to ride horses, so that kind of keeps me pushed and wanting to try new things on my horse. And then my running, my dad is always signing me up for different races and different 5Ks, so that makes me want to train harder and do better for him.
Some influences in my life that motivate me to succeed are definitely my parents, because my mom always got good grades in school, and she always wants me to try my hardest and only follow my gut and do what I think is best.
The people that I would like to thank are my mom, because in soccer and in school she always encourages me and she always makes me try harder because I want to do proud on her part.
I want to thank my parents and my horses for always being there for me. My horses are like my family, just like my parents. My mom's always been there to support me with my horses, and my dad's always been there to push me and compete in my running and make me a better person. So
I would like to thank my parents, my brother, and my coaches, because my brother, he influences me and encourages me to do better, and my parents tell me to do what I think is best, and finally my coach thinks I can go places even in my tennis.
I would like to thank my twin sister, Tina. We did get in a lot of arguments all the time, but she was really helpful and she just stood by my side, and she was always a friend for me.
In sports news, the fall season has begun after several weeks of intense preparation by all of our teams. The NBC football team began practices in mid-August, putting in a lot of hard work and long, hot days. We spoke to one of the players to get more info.
The Northern Greyhounds football team kicked off another great season led by new coach Mr. Jules Dosey, along with seniors Mark Granberry, AJ Jackson, and Kyle Matthews. The team looks to have another competitive season.
I'm Kyle Matthews. I'm the kicker for Northern Burlington Greyhounds. Some of the team goals this year are to increase our 4-6 record from last year and to make playoffs. Some of the team leaders this year are Mitchell Hennessy, Steve Truex, AJ Jackson, and Mark Granberry. Some of the teams that we're rivals with this year are Steiner and Pemberton, mostly Pemberton because we play them every year on Thanksgiving for the Military Cup. Being a senior and playing varsity football is a great experience, builds a lot of character. Playing with my best friends that I've been friends with forever, they're like brothers to me, and I just love every day being on that practice field.
Good luck, Greyhounds. We're all rooting for you. For Northern News, I'm Rachel Liebeck.
Good luck this season, boys. Heading from the fields to the courts, the girls' tennis team has been tearing it up so far this season. Under the guidance of Coach Maria Tomasetti and team captain Jenna Granato, the girls have been putting together the best season they've had in some time. Rachel Liebeck is in the field with more.
The girls' varsity tennis team looks to have another great season under Coach Maria Tomasetti and varsity members Jenna Granata and Bumi Dave.
My name is Jenna Granado. I play girls varsity tennis. I'm first singles, and I've been playing at first singles for 4 years now. This year we expect to go really far. We're probably going to get at least 2 rounds in the States, and we're hoping to go, we'll win all of our regular matches, and we just won against Rancocas Valley yesterday, which has been our rival for a long time, so we're really pretty excited about that. The seniors for the 2016 varsity team are myself and Bumi Dave. We have a lot of freshman talent too coming onto the team. We have a few veterans, myself and Bumi, but I feel like the freshmen, they have shown a lot of promise, and it's going to keep the program strong for years to come. Miss Tomasetti is the coach, and I've had her for 4 years now, and she's an absolutely amazing coach. Like, I couldn't imagine anybody else being our coach. She's funny. She always brings us, lifts us up when we're feeling down, and she's honestly such an inspiration.
Good luck this season, girls, from all of us at Northern. For Northern News, I'm Rachel Liebeck.
Our Northern Stars segment this month features the Fall Blood Drive. The blood drive took place on Wednesday, September 28th in the 500 building. Organized by NHS members, students were able to come down throughout the day to donate blood to save lives. Let's check in with our field reporter for more.
On September 28th, Northern's NHS held their annual blood drive. Let's take a closer look.
Northern hosts a few blood drives every year. You can just come in, get some paper signed, and then you'll be able to get your blood taken. And then afterward, they have a concession stand, which is good because you don't want anyone to pass out. The best part about helping out with the blood drive is that it doesn't cost anything, so anyone can come, give their blood, and you could be potentially saving a life. So, who wouldn't want to do that?
Thanks to everyone who helped with the blood drive. For Northern News, I'm Joshua Gravenstein.
In agricultural news, the Northern Burlington FFA chapter recently received a $10,000 grant from the Monsanto Corporation to support some of their agricultural projects. Let's head to the greenhouse for more.
Recently, Northern Burlington was awarded a $10,000 grant for the FFA. This grant will help with the creation of FFA's Food for All program, which will sustain the community garden, outdoor garden, greenhouse hydroponic units, and add aeroponics and growing tilapia to provide hands-on training to students.
The grant for FFA is coming from the Monsanto company, and this grant we put in back in April. Local farmers nominated us for this grant, and then the Monsanto sent us the application, and then we put in for the grant, and we could have chosen either a $10,000 or $25,000 grant to write, and we decided this year on the $10,000 grant. The history of it is for rural schools to be able to get funding to do a lot of different projects in their school district. We're going to be using this for our FFA Food for All project that we've been working on. This project, we grow vegetables for local food banks. The Farmers Against Hunger comes and picks it up. And this past summer, we probably donated about 600 pounds of vegetables for local food banks in the area. Right now what we're going to be doing is spending the money on some aeroponic units, hydroponic units, so that we can grow stuff in the greenhouses all year round, so we can be donating the food to local food banks. And also we're talking about getting a fish farm to grow tilapia, and also doing some of the stuff in our greenhouses and outside gardens.
Great job, FFA. Keep up the good work. This is Northern TV, and I'm Josh Gravenstein.
My name is Aarif Razak. I am in the 11th grade, and I was selected Student of the Month for October.
I'm Nicole Hope. I'm a senior, and I was selected as September's ELKS Student of the Month.
My name is Psyche Morshed, and I've been selected for the Student of the Month of October for 9th grade.
My name is Josh Edwards, and I was selected for Student of the Month for October for grade 10.
My name is Karyna Lopez, and I am a senior, and I am the Student of the Month for October.
My name is Marie Hines, and I was selected for Student of the Month for October for 12th grade.
I like different maths like algebra and calculus because I want to be an engineer.
Definitely biology, because I just want to continue that after high school and in college.
My favorite subjects would have to be the sciences, like anatomy and AP biology, because I want to be a nurse when I get older.
I like math and programming because I'm really interested in those subjects. Maybe physics as well. I like it because it's like a cool, complicated subject, and I feel like if I can master it, it'll be really good for me later on.
I really enjoy anatomy in school because I want to be a nurse when I'm older.
Some of my strengths would be my helpfulness. I love to help other people.
Some of my strengths in school are responsibility and being able to get stuff done on time.
I'm funny, I think. I'm not sure about that, but I think I am. I'm a leader in multiple clubs. I plan on starting a couple. I'm friendly, I'm talkative, in a good way though, and easy to approach.
I'm definitely really helpful, as I love to help out everyone as much as I can and like to be involved as much as I can, which I'm like involved in like a little bit of everything at school.
My plans after high school is going to university and majoring in biology, and I really want to be an oncologist when I grow up.
As a nurse, I would love to help others. Like I said, I'm a very helpful person, and I'm also a very caring person. I would specifically like to work with children.
I'm leaning towards doing eye therapy right now, partially because I'm not into like surgery or any of that stuff. And eyes are like really fascinating.
The reasons I was selected for Student of the Month are probably I'm pretty personal and outgoing. I participate in class activities.
I'd say like previously I guess my easy to talk to personality, friendly. I guess like my dedication as well to advancing and I guess just being overall a good guy, I suppose.
My perseverance makes me a candidate for Student of the Month because I try my hardest in school. I never give up. Even if something is challenging, I still push for it and try to be the best and do the best that I can do.
I feel as though I'm respectful and also that leadership role, and I'm also very helpful.
I think my helpfulness and my kindness and my thoughtfulness really helps make me a candidate for Student of the Month.
Inside school, I enjoy tennis. I like doing tennis. TSA, robotics. I like robotics a lot, as well as programming in general.
I participate in soccer, which I'm the captain of the soccer team. I'm a silk for chem, and I like teaching kids chemistry. In life, where we teach kids about life, like bullying and sexual activity.
Some of my favorite activities to participate in inside of school would definitely be the Stop Club, because it deals with prejudice, and I am very passionate about that kind of stuff. And after school activities that I participate in is learning Arabic, and I also like learning different languages, so it intrigues me.
As I said before that, I was really involved in a lot, so I'm involved in marching band and the yearbook. I'm in Girl Scouts. So I'm involved in a lot of different things, and I just love to do all of them.
In school, I'm an active member in Interact and Class Council. So Interact is very volunteer-based, and I like to volunteer and once again help out other people.
If I were to pursue a career, it'd probably be like some programming field, maybe software engineer, IT, stuff like that, because like I'm just interested in that.
I just like the design idea of making the idea for structures.
I'm really into like blood and guts and all that stuff, so I want to be a trauma nurse when I'm older. And I feel as though like I'm like fast-paced and everything, so I could be able to keep up with it.
I want to pursue oncology because I just really like helping people, and that career deals with cancer, and cancer is just something that is unbearable, and I just want to help people that are going through something like that.
In my life, my parents would definitely be the biggest influences. They are very encouraging. Like whenever I come home with like a really good grade, or even after my mom found out about the Student of the Month, she was like incredibly excited, and it just makes me happy to know that I'm making them happy. So
I would say my parents have probably the biggest influence. They always want to know how I did on a test or when I have something coming up, making sure that I did my homework. And it really helps me get through school.
My parents, they work really hard to like get where they are, so that also pushes me to like achieve my goals when as I grow older.
For example, my uncle, he went to MIT, and I'm trying to study very hard to achieve his goal. I guess my parents as well, because like they've succeeded in their lives, and I'm trying to follow their path and succeed as well. Teachers as well, because they help me out, encourage me, and let me pursue my goals.
Some influences in my life that motivate me to succeed would definitely be my parents, because they're just always there and helping me through everything and with my academics, and they encourage me to move forth.
My parents and my friends really motivate me to do well in both inside and outside of school.
I definitely like to thank my teachers, mostly Miss Halvorsen. She was my teacher for chem, and she's also like my teacher as I'm teaching chem now. And she's just always been like a really good role model for me.
I would definitely like to thank my parents for always being there and always encouraging me. Even if things don't always turn out as planned, they still encourage me to try again, do better. And definitely my grandpa, because he's always there for me and he does so much to help out with school and everything else.
I would thank my parents again for helping me persevere. Also my grandmother, because she's around a lot. And also my teachers. They're the ones teaching the classes, helping me get through them as well.
I'd like to thank Miss Maestrina, and because she was such a nice teacher, and G&T was a blast for 4 years. Mr. Coleman, he was really fun. I still have him to this day for A-Push. It's fun. Debate was great with him. What else? Mr. Bovell for letting me continue my programming career in his classes. And my parents as well, because they've pushed me a lot, especially my mom, but in a good way.
I would like to thank my parents as well as my teachers for definitely nominating me for the Student of the Month and just helping me with everything dealing with academics, and my parents for just encouraging me to do better.
I'd like to thank my parents, especially because they've always been willing to support me in both my schoolwork and all my activities, and they're always there for me if I need them.
Our final story is our community news segment about senior Nicole Hope and her Girl Scout Gold Award project. The Girl Scout Gold Award is the most prestigious and highest ranking recognition possible in the Girl Scout organization. We spoke to Nicole to see what she plans to do.
Nicole Hope, a senior here at Northern, has been working hard to get her Gold Award, one of the most prestigious badges in the Girl Scouts of America. She has been dedicated to helping the community for her Gold Award and working hard to enrich the lives of those who have been misfortunate. We now speak to Nicole about her Gold Award project.
My mom encouraged me to join Girl Scouts, and she's also my troop leader. She promised to be my troop leader for as long as I would be in Girl Scouts. Yeah, I've always envisioned myself working towards my Gold Award. It's always been my goal since the start of Girl Scout to earn my Bronze, Silver, and Gold Awards. My Gold Award project is to create handmade blankets with crochet borders for the patients of Samaritan Healthcare and Hospice, as well as poem books for them and their families to enjoy. The Gold Award is the highest award any Girl Scout can earn. The Boy Scout equivalent would be the Eagle Scout, which many people have heard of. My proudest moment within the Girl Scouts, other than going for my gold, was probably earning my Silver Award, which I earned by completing 50 hours of service with my chosen project, which was encouraging recycling with the after-school program at Mansfield Township Elementary School. So these are my Bronze and Silver Awards, my troop number. These are all the years I've been in Girl Scouts. Each different color is a different level. I never did daisies, so I have brownies, juniors, cadet, senior, ambassador. And ambassador is my current level. I have the 4 different bridging emblems, one for each time I've changed levels. I have my Faith, My Promise badges, or pins, which I had to complete some religious activities for. My Silver and Gold Torch Award, which I completed 1 term of community service by volunteering with my church Sunday school. And then these are the badges that I've earned since I was a cadet. And then on the back I have my fun patches, which are from participating in different activities, and my badges I've earned for cookie sales and our fruit and nut sales.
It's great to see students here at Northern helping their communities. This has been Joshua Gravenstein with Northern TV.
Thanks, Nicole, and good luck. That wraps it up for this episode of Northern News. Be sure to check out the rest of our programming lineup and visit us on the web at www.nburlington.com. You can also see us on YouTube and follow us on Twitter. Just search Northern TV. I'm Juliet Scelza. Thanks for tuning in.